And we welcome all of our viewers inside a place that the folks around here like to call the Vault. And that's Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. Today, our new season begins with an NFC South matchup, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Carolina Panthers. Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And off we go from Uptown Charlotte. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Colbert. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. They'll go for a gain of 7. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
One down, only about 500 more to go this season. He would certainly welcome most of his passes this year going as well as that. Now that the first one is over, time to settle into a groove and begin the long journey towards Week 18 and hopefully the playoffs.
Now inside the 25. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Trevor Etienne, 58 yards. And the Panthers are on the board here first in the season opener. The call is to go for one and kick the extra point. And he's 1 for 1 on the new year as his kick is good. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Still going past the 30. And he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown, Falcons. That's a great response. You give up the first score of the game, but you go right down yourselves and get the equalizer.
I just had a flashback there. I remember playing in a game like that in college where one of my teammates had said in the media that week, the opposite team would be lucky to cross our goal line. They crossed it in the first minute of the game. On our first offensive play, we scored to answer back. Something similar to what we just saw there.
Very similar to what we just saw. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he returns this to the 22. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Off the play fake. Colbert. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Just a gain of a couple there. And it'll leave him with 3rd and a full yard to go. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. Go!
They'll run with ETN. So he fought off the tackle, and that effort gives him the first before he's brought down.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Ready? Viking 18. Trap 50. Trap 50. Ready, ready.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Operating from the gun, Colbert. They'll find McMillan here. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
Gain of 10 brings up 3rd and 8.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down.
Let's go. Ready.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
Panther 11. Panther 11.
They'll try and throw for it here. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1.
Let's go now.
On 1st and 10, it's ETN. And he's able to get this one down to about the 40. 66 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Here we go. Ready.
Another toe for ETN. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
They need 2. Here's 3rd down.
Ready, ready. Cowboy 80. Let's go.
Looking to throw. Colbert. And that is incomplete.
I think put just a little bit too much heat on that one. When you throw it to the outside, you do have to be careful because you got to keep it away from the defender. But you also have to give your own guy a chance, too.
So now on comes the field goal unit. And, wow, this is no ordinary try here. This from 54 yards away. That's leaking to the right, and he missed it by a foot or 2. It's no good. And in this first quarter of play, this will remain a tie ball game. Hard to believe that they could mount that long of a drive and come up with nothing on the scoreboard.
It can be disheartening, it can be frustrating, and can also cause some anger. Because when that happens, that type of a drive, and you come up empty, you're really looking for someone to blame, and you start pointing fingers at each other.
Very good starting field position for the Falcons offense as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
It's a gain of 25 yards. And the Falcons first down.
They go play action here on 1st down. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
I tell you what, that's a veteran play from a guy in his first season in the NFL. A lot of rookies are trying to force something there. He thought better of it, and that was the right decision.
Now is 2nd and 10.
Ready?
On play action, they'll throw. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32.
A loss of 8 yards.
79 Broncos. 70.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. I think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes them...
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. It's picked up, a live ball, and nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Touchdown, Carolina. A great play there. 56 yards. And the Panthers take the blocked field goal and convert it into 6 points. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7.
14-7.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Panthers. So they've got the football, and they'll start right on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
As that ball got away from him, and he saw the opposing team recover it.
You felt his pain?
Oh, I felt his pain, and you know what was going through his head. Tuck it away. Take care of the ball. All the things he hears all week in practice, he didn't carry it over into the game.
On the counter, ETN. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
At the 21-yard line.
Back to throw. Colbert. To the left side, he finds Bond. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Panthers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-7.
21-7.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10. We're on 27-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. The last time they had a little bit of a special teams breakdown, that field goal was blocked.
Yeah, and everything has to be precise in the kicking game. Snap, hold, kick. Obviously, the blocking to keep people out. So what you really want to do is get in there and get 6 points and take the pressure off of those guys.
He'll drop to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Walker. A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score. Second quarter now, Falcon football, as they've got it with a third down coming up. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now he's going to step up and run. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down.
And that is how you respond after taking one on the chin to begin this game. Give up a first drive touchdown, go back out on defense, and completely shut them down to force a 3-and-out.
And now they're going to go for it. This isn't 4th and inches. This is 4th and 14. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. And the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position.
Ready.
Now a play fake here on first down. He's got a man. It's his fullback. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll make it second down.
Well, they've certainly spread the ball around so far, but they're definitely getting everyone involved now when you're throwing it to the fullback. Just shows how versatile this offense is and how everyone is a threat.
Cougar 19. Ready.
They'll try the left side with ETN. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
Here we go. Set. Cowboy 80.
They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Boy, an effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
And when they're always hoping on that type of a play, if they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there, that means they controlled the blocking and took care of the defensive end or the outside linebacker to give him that lane.
And I guess I need to clarify, I said getting their wideouts involved in the run game, but of course that was actually a pass as he popped it forward. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time.
Go. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Here's 2nd and 8. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Down near the goal line, things really get physical. You're always anticipating a running play, but when they do throw it, things happen quickly. A little bit of a bang-bang play there that falls incomplete.
Turn this TV off. Ain't with my type activities, so don't you get involved. Hey, what? How many shit I seen? Send them off. Take a risk or take a trip. You know I'm tripping for my
On the set.
The Panthers on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here.
19 Charger. 19.
Back to throw again. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. How about the defensive stand here from 1st and goal? 3 straight incompletion.
Yeah, I think people are wondering why didn't they try and run it at least once in there. But once the first incompletion happened, it's almost like they were committed to throwing the ball from then on out.
And his kick is good. And they will open things up a bit more. It's 24-7. So he gets a shot at atoning for the earlier miss here in the first half and able to knock it through.
And what a relief for him, don't you think? Because how many games have we done where kickers missed one early and never gotten a chance to atone for it the rest of the game? That's a lot to carry around.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And last time, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. See if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go around. Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession. Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. You're not liking the look. They'll change the play. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. It's caught inside the 25. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
Throw left side, caught by the tight end, the Joker. And the Falcons are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
That's another Falcons first down. 1st and goal. Atlanta.
It's caught on the left side by Baldwin. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Mustang 19.
3-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. About a half-yard from the end zone, 3rd and goal.
Come on, come on.
Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
Hurry, 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 hurry.
Oh, they're changing this at the line.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Trap 60, trap 19, Warriors 70.
Back to throw here. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 47.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Let's go.
A give running right, ETN. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Ready.
And they'll go again with ETN. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
19, Panthers 60. Ready.
Operating from the gun. Colbert. He'll try and do this himself. He's got a man. That's Bond. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 26. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
Ready. 19, 18. Panther 11, Panther 11.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. They'll get this out to the flat for ETN. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Okay, ready. 60. Come on. Bronco 80.
Back to the ground with ETN. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
On the ready.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Colbert over the middle. He's got Bond. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the 1st at about the 21.
6 yards.
And that's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Okay, break. Go. Cougar 19. Trap 60, trap 60.
Operating from the gun. Colbert. That's to his running back, complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. Now he'll tuck this and run. Throw left side complete. That's Baldwin. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. He's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick. A big play there just before halftime. 52 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. And he quickly clocks it, and they're going to have a good shot at getting 3 here before the break. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. He had his lone attempt blocked earlier. And his kick is good. And this is back down to a 7-point game. So this time the protection holds up for him just fine, and he's able to bang it through.
I think their special teams coach got the point across. He gave him a pretty good earful after the block earlier. And this time, there's no penetration, so they're able to pick up 3.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. 1 second, all that remains. A final shot before break. Comer. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Why you all in my face? Taking a hard you should get out of my way. You should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do it all my anyway.
We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Now they can't bring him down. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? They'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
19. Warriors 70. Cup 19. Cup 19.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Third down at 6.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
They'll look to throw again. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? They're going to try and throw. He's got his target. That's complete. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown, Falcons. A big play there with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Falcons' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
And Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat. And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
7, let's go. 19,
Here's a 2nd and 7. And this is going to be intercepted. Inside the 10. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. Point after, right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead.
Panthers 24.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Able to slither by. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20. Call it the 21. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Check smash, check smash. Panther 60, hurt. Ready,
Looking to throw. Colbert under pressure, and they got to him again. Jalen Walker. He's the one that drops him this go-around, and that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down.
Cowboy 80.
Back to throw. Colbert. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Here's the Panthers punter now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. That's taken inside his own 40. A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And the Falcons are set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And he will step out of bounds down near the 10-yard line. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 41 yards.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Here we go. Stop. Ready.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
2nd and 10, third quarter of the season opener.
Here we go. 70 Timberwolves. Trap 60, trap, top 19. Warriors 70.
They'll set up to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it, incomplete.
And when you're in a one-score game in the second half, now's not the time to force the football into places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Get it. Crackle, 19 light. 19 tight. 19 tight. Go.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He'll try and do this himself. Ball tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And the Panthers are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
He'd been having a good day so far, but I think he got a little overzealous on that one. Still young in this league. Has to learn to try not to do too much on an individual play because, as we all know, sometimes less is more. And throwing away is preferable to making a big mistake.
Able to break through that initial contact and winds up getting about 3 there. It's 2nd down.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain. So you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
2nd and 6. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And now we've got a 3rd and 3.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position is to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot because we saw the catch there, right? He made it. He's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put in.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there. You might have a smaller back. It's a gain of 8, and it'll wind up moving the chains.
Let's go now.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Give him 15 there, and the Panthers have a 1st down.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little game. ETN up the middle. And then maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure you're back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. 90 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Off play action. Colbert. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back now in Charlotte. It's the Panthers in possession of the football, but facing a deficit here as we get to the 4th and final quarter of play. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. Straight ahead, ETN. And he 16.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
Tag. Cowboy 80.
Looking to throw. Colbert. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Panthers go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this fourth quarter. What a start to the season this has been. Back and forth, all tied fourth quarter as the kick is away here. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the fourth quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Back to throw. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. Now they'll change things up.
19 tight, 19 tight. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. 18 Rodman.
They'll drop to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 32-yard line. A good pickup there of 22.
And partner, in a tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards, and that'll bring up second down.
2nd and 6.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. That'll put him at 96 yards receiving down for the game, and he's got a first down as well. A nice completion there for the first down. And, Charles, you think about the quarterbacks of recent vintage that have been thrust into action week 1. It's no guarantee of future success, but we sure have seen some good ones.
We certainly have, partner. How about Joe Burrow with the Bengals in 2020? He was excellent. Kyler Murray with the Cardinals. The best part about his game has his team right at the brink of the playoffs. And Deshaun Watson has won division titles after having started from day 1.
Your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you that you think about those memories that's happening overseas. You feel alive like you can't have enough. You probably feel paralyzed if you ain't had a ball.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. He'll drop to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down. What a throw right there for the first down. He has taken some real punishment in this game, but still standing in the pocket, completing that one.
He's a flat-out warrior. There's no question about that. How about him stepping up into the teeth of the rush and delivering there for that big start and that big pickup.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try on second and goal here. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Now he'll look to throw here on second and 10. And it's caught. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. From 10 yards out. And the Falcons answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the fourth. Extra point right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. Gets him. Now a hit and a loose football. And great field position coming up in the red zone at the 17-yard line. And careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear, tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time, they turned it over.
Well, security eluded him. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
On the set.
Second and 10.
70. Tag. Bronco 80.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. A great effort there. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Falcons are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their fourth quarter lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Here's first and 10.
Let's go now.
Throwing to start the drive. Colbert. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. He's on his way. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. A great play there. Making quite a splash with his second touchdown in his NFL debut. And the Falcons are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Way through contact. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here at home. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes this thing way down into Atlanta territory. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
And now they'll shift things around. They go play action here on first down. Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. The fumble on first down now. Here's second down.
Come on. Set. Count. 60 average. 60.
Operating from the the gun. Colbert. This will be caught at about the 6. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A great effort there. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Panthers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead will be cut down to 14. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And a good job here by the Falcons. Their hands team able to recover it. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And that is incomplete.
I certainly like the idea. You're down on their side of the field. Get your big play guy involved. That time, they put one up for him to see if he can pull it down in the end zone. But the coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Let's go.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. They'll try and do this himself. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Sometimes the game is pretty simple. Put a few extra defensive backs on the field, give them nowhere to throw the football, force the incompletion, and get off the field on 3rd down.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
Panther 60, Panther 6, 19 Lions. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Baldwin. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Panthers will get the football back. This is 1st and 10.
Cup 19, Cup 19. Ready? Trap the lead.
Throwing to start the drive. Colbert. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Cougar 19.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Well, this one's had a season's worth of thrills already, and it's still week 1. Here's 3rd down now.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Lightning, 8, top 50, top.
Back to throw. Colbert. And this one is incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
Come on, come on. 60 by 6, 60 by 6. Ready?
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the fourth. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Street. Ready.
Back to throw again. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. Working the sideline there. Good route, good catch. 1st down, and he gets out of bounds.
Now you have to like the play calling because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and incompletions to use the clock.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And the RPO will keep it himself. And this one incomplete. And all that remains is 13 seconds.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
You get into these 2-minute drill situations, and you often got tired legs on the offensive line. But these defenders, they've been rotating in and out, and they're a little bit fresher and quicker. And the pressure there forced the incompletion.
Ready. 60 Eagles. Warriors 70. Ready.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And this is caught, so it's a late touchdown, but maybe too late. Still a little time left on the clock, however. Coming from where they were, they knew this was going to be tough, but they got the touchdown. Now they need the miracle, the onside kick and a little extra.
Yeah, and you have to get the onside kick and not have the ball bounce around a lot and eat up time. You want to be able to grab it, possess it, and get your offense out there for what you just termed a miracle last chance.
Extra point right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So now with little time remaining, they'll have this and maybe one more play. And this is going to be covered up by the Falcons. And that should just about seal it. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now this one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
Cut 19. Ready. Press all 80. Set. 19 light.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He's got his man on the comebacker. And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That 1st down going to be enough to write a finish to this one.
On the set. Ready.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That's going to be caught. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season.